Hello viewers! In the last video, I have asked a question that what it will happen if we not follow the rules to write an identifier, that is the variable name, right? So that is the today's topic. What will happen if it does not follow rules to write a variable name or if it does not follow rules to write an identifier? So what is the topic? Errors in C. Compiler will throw an error if we write invalid identifiers or variable names. So today we will discuss about the errors in C. In this video, I am going to tell you what is an error, types of errors, and all the examples in types of errors. So generally, what is an error? In general, if we are not able to understand what the other person is saying, then we can't able to respond, right? Similarly, if compiler does not understand what we are saying to it, it simply throws an error. So, error is an abnormal condition that occur when a user violates the rules of C. These errors are also known as bugs. Debugging the errors are attempts made to solve the bugs listed by the compiler. There are 5 types of error. They are compile time errors, runtime errors, errors, logical errors, and semantic errors. Compile time errors. Compile time errors are syntax errors. These will occur if we violate the syntax rules given by the compiler. These can be debugged if user knows the syntax rules and all the keywords of C language. For example, here int should be in small letters because int is a keyword defined in C. So it represents the integer data types, right? So in first example, int should be in small letters as C is a case sensitive language. So compiler will throw a syntax error. In second example, int 2 underscore student, the variable name should not start with digit. So the compiler will throws an error as we had violated the syntax rules. Next are the runtime errors. Runtime errors will be listed after successful compilation during runtime. So these errors will be listed after successful compilation of the program. For example, we have division by zero error here. Division by zero is syntactically correct, but that operation is not possible because infinity is not defined in compiler. So error will be thrown at runtime. Similarly, if memory overflows or if there are any memory errors and if we try to use an uninitialized variable, then runtime error occurs. For example, in this statement int a equal to 5 divided by 0, compiler will successfully compiles this line, but during runtime the compiler will not able to perform this operation, so it will throw the runtime error. Next are the logical errors. These errors occur if programmer writes the wrong logic. It will give undesired or incorrect output. So writing algorithms will help a programmer to clear these types of errors. So make sure that you're going to write algorithms so that you cannot have logical errors in your program. So I have explained about algorithms and the importance of algorithms in algorithms video. If you're not clear about algorithms, please do watch that video. Here is an example of logical error. Here we are trying to find out the average of two numbers. In the first statement, number 1 plus number 2 by 2. What does this operation do? First, number 2 will be divided by 2, then that will be added to number 1, but that is wrong logic. It will not give the average of two numbers. So first we have to perform sum of two numbers, then it should be divided by 2, as the average formula is total sum divided by number of variables. So int average equal to opening parenthesis number 1 plus number 2 and closing parenthesis divided by 2. So until and unless we know this logic, we can't get the proper output. So logical errors will be listed when programmer writes the wrong logic. Then comes the semantic errors. Semantic errors occur if the statement is syntactically correct and meaningfully wrong. For example, if we declare an array of size 3, it will have storage for three variables from 0 to 2. Here we have declared an array A of type integer with 3 memory areas. So it will give storage for A of 0, A of 1 and A of 2. So memory doesn't have space for A of 3. But in the next statement, we are trying to initialize A of 3 with the value 7. As this location does not exist, this is meaningfully wrong. These errors are also occur after successful compilation. So these are also come under runtime errors. Similarly, type compatibility errors are also come under semantic errors because, so what is type compatibility? If we declare a variable of one type and if we assign the value of another type, the type compatibility issues will occur. For example, here int a is equal to get. We have declared a variable a of type integer and we have initialized it with get, a string type. So integer variable declared with string. So these two types are not matching, right? So here compiler will give the type compatibility error. And also we have a plus b is equal to v. This may be meaningfully correct in algebra, but it is semantically wrong according to compiler. So it will result in type compatibility errors and also undeclared variables. If we not declare the variables and we try to use them, then compiler will return the semantic error. So there are three different errors in this program. Find out the errors and list out them in comment section. Thank you. Please do subscribe for my channel.